What was that like?
It was awesome. It was a dream come true, to be honest. You know, I've always dreamed of that growing up, watching over there in the stands, being able to, I want to score on the blue. So that was obviously a dream come true for me.
And the way you did it, I mean, that was your first ever carry. What was it like when they called that play and you're kind of like, oh, I have an opportunity here?
We've had that play in for a couple of weeks, and being able to hear it finally called, I was like, yes, it's gonna be sweet. So it was awesome.
Did you get a little bit of help from John Mulch on there? I saw it kind of looked like he helped you out just a little bit.
Yeah, he did. There's actually I saw a picture. I got a picture of it, or it looks like he's just carrying me into the end zone. So it was a pretty funny picture. So yeah.
Dude, did he help much, or did it just look that way?
I think it just looked that way. He was running to go get a block, and I cut and ended up kind of almost hitting each other. So
he's kind of matadored you in.
Yeah.
How cool is it then to see some opportunities come your way now? I mean, I know you've been playing the position not quite a year, but how cool is it to see opportunities start to come your way now?
It's awesome. I mean, just being able to get that opportunity, I'm thankful for. I've been all over the place, but shoot, I've said it before, whatever I can do to contribute. So just being able to contribute that and just perform, I think it's just been awesome.
You said before that, kind of, it's interesting that you've played so many positions, but you kind of mentioned that all of those have kind of blended in to kind of help you at tight end because you kind of know defense a little bit. Receiving.
It definitely has.
How much has that helped?
It's helped a lot, especially with blocking and being able to communicate the call from the O-line to you. That's helped a lot, being able to identify, especially on routes too. Sometimes I know, hey, the defense, how they play man coverage, how they're going to do, where they're going to drop into zone. So that's definitely helped a lot.
I know that, you just kind of alluded to it, but Zach also mentioned that it seemed like that play's been in there for a little while now. So, I mean, how long have you been waiting for that thing to get called?
Shoot, I don't know. It's been the game plan, but probably a couple weeks.
Yeah. Brett was saying that he sees like you're growing in confidence due to some of the production that you've had. I know it's only a few passes that you've caught so far, but how much does that help?
It definitely helps a lot. I mean, just being able to get on the field and get those reps in and being able to catch some balls and go up against different competition definitely helps confidence. I mean, I can definitely just see it in practice too, my confidence being able just to go out there and be confident in every play. So
you had a catch in that game. It was 3rd and 20. To be able to convert that, obviously didn't score on it, but to make a play like that, and the tight ends aren't always involved necessarily in the game plan every week as much. What was that moment like to be able to convert a play that I bet the odds are pretty low?
It was awesome. I mean, you just got to treat it like practice, not think of it as, oh, this is a big 3rd down play. More like go into it thinking, oh, this is just like practice. We do this every week, so just treating it like that.
Playing Air Force again, and obviously because we won the blue last year, but they were saying that at the first team meeting, I guess they brought up some of the previous games against them and how you've never won there and stuff. How much is that kind of a rallying cry or motivating factor this week? Some of the previous losses and stuff.
It's definitely a motivator. I mean, that every time you look at it going down there, it leaves a sick feeling in your gut knowing that we haven't won down there. And I mean, the last time we were down there was a close game. We just didn't get it done. So I think that definitely motivates us to go down there and play our best football.
Your teammates, whether it was, we talked yesterday to Brett and to AJ, and they both had kind of said that for a while they were just like, oh, you'd make a good tight end. Yeah. And so when you finally moved over there, was it like a finally thing, or what was kind of your thought?
No, I think we were all just laughing about it. I think when everyone found out, they're like, yeah, finally, you're where we said you should be. So it's fun.
Is that when so your teammates know better than coaches then, or what?
No, not at all. They've always just joked about that to me, to be honest. So.
It does seem like it has fit you. I mean, I guess it kind of, with your size and ability to be versatile and stuff like that, it does seem like it's fit. And I've got to imagine that it feels pretty good to finally be comfortable in a spot.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, it's unheard of for a guy to be moving around that much in college, but for me, I think that's just another thing that I'm just happy for the opportunity to be at tight end now. So.
How were you as a punter?
Where was I as a punter?
How were you as a punter?
Oh, pretty bad. I think the only reason I did punting was because I punted in high school and they needed it for like a scout team look. So that I wouldn't say I was actually a punter for the team, but I just did it for a scout team every once in a while because they needed a pretty bad look, so they got me.
Just kind of off what Dave was saying, I mean, how much do you feel kind of at home right now that things are kind of stabilizing and maybe you can start to, progress as a tight end?
Yeah. Shoot. I think for me, it goes back to the confidence thing, being able to be confident and knowing like this is my role now, and being able to like star in my role. What the coaches always say, star in your role. So I think just focusing on that and being confident helps.